Hello everyone and welcome to another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today we're looking at this beast, get it? Overboss, a boss monster adventure. Boss Monster is the card game that kind of started, it was at the forefront of this 8-bit graphic kind of revolution in gaming recently, or years ago. So this is Overboss, a boss monster adventure. Same primary figurehead there. I think his name is Croaky. So this is a tile-laying game that appears to be set in that same universe. You'll play different boss monsters, and then you'll get to build out a map of tiles and try and reach different objectives, is what I'm gathering from the back of the box. So let's go ahead and get this one opened. Ooh, here we go. Big moment, big reveal. Oh, the rulebook is shrink-wrapped. Wow. So this is a real treasure chest. You can't even get to the rules until you bust open some packaging. Well, let's just go ahead and expedite this process a little bit, trying to be careful. I'll get in between. There you go. The cardstock there. But the outside of punchboard is garbage anyway. Though you can always put the outside of the punch boards back into the box underneath the insert if it's not already up to snuff. And this one looks like it's probably raised to the level. The box definitely had a little bit of give beneath it before we opened it up. So now we've unshrunk the rulebook. Ooh, pristine. Oh, Brotherwise Games. That's right. That's the company that does the games in the Boss Monster universe. So, up to 5 players, 5 double-sided player boards here. Lots of different tile types. It'll come with a bag and everything. So let's look here inside the rulebook. Setup obviously doesn't seem to be too difficult. Bah! Why on Arcadia would you go to that fool Croak for a lesson in overbossing? That temperous tadpole wouldn't know a dungeon from a hole in the ground. Let Zigzags teach you how to be the best overboss you can be. Okay, flavor text. That's good. Games like this should obviously have flavor. So lots of different types of tiles that are going to score, I'm guessing, based on different adjacencies and stuff, or set collections. It's, good. Okay, so all of the boss monsters are calling each other out. Advanced game variants, the big board. This is a 4x4 map that extends the game by 4 more rounds. The longer game may be played to a maximum of 4 players. It is otherwise identical to the classic 3x4 game. Okay, so that's cool. So you need to fill a 3x4 grid. It appears to be kind of a tile draft of sorts. So let's go to advertisements. So yeah, other games. Oh, the Overboss tile. What is this? This is an advertisement for the Premium Tile Tower, which we'll actually be showcasing here momentarily. So these little advertisements here are always great garbage can fodder, or recycling, or whatever. Solo campaign mode. Ooh, Mr. Delicia will be sad that he is not the one opening this up. This is cute, achievements, video game kind of theming, playing with that. Okay, cool, well that's good to know about. Quick start guide. This is just a single piece of thick paper, cardstock, I guess you would call it. So I like when games include this type of stuff because, yes, you need to read the rules, right, once to teach it, probably, or you can try these out. But these are also really good, like, setup references and stuff. So let's go here to the wide array of punch boards. There's definitely a lot of them. Ooh, I like this. So people often ask, why are there these type of like blank tokens and stuff? Well, it's because you use the same punch board presses at the manufacturer. So even though there's not more tokens to print, they still are going to punch these out because they don't have to spend money to make different trays. But I like this. After punching your tokens, you may wish to insert some of the used punch boards beneath your plastic insert to ensure a flush fit. So yeah, so this insert, if you look at it from the side angle here, is just half a centimeter maybe underneath. So you can take some of the extra punch board, put it underneath there. That way it will fit tight. So anyway, that's a smart use of the space. These, by the way, punch out very nicely. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, these look like the different type of boss monsters you could be, or maybe like the different type of monsters you go about. The graphic design on these is interesting. I bet I'll understand what this means eventually, but yeah, the art on the tiles is cute. It's very, very Super Nintendo. I mean, this almost looks like A Link to the Past. So, ooh, yeah, these punch out easy. I can't even hold this board without them popping out. So overall, I'm liking that. Let's just take a quick look at some of the other art in here. Graveyard World, Ocean World. Oh man, some Zoras are gonna pop out there and shoot fireballs at me. Ooh, yeah. If they're going for nostalgia, it's working. Towers, desert. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go back home and fire up my Super Nintendo now. Forbidden Forest type thing, more towers. I gotta tell you, this nostalgia effect is really working on me. Fire lava pits, lava overflows. I like it. Temples or something like that. Golly, they really nailed the aesthetic on this. Now, some people complain that, too much aesthetic in a game, they worry about gameplay, but that's why we do reviews, right? Oh, look at this. Oh, magical, like, beanstalk cloudland. All right. The art's got me interested. So here's the player boards. Nice thick cardboard. As mentioned, the regular side, you're going to play a 3x4 grid, and the advanced side, you get rid of some of the graphic design and stuff, the extra, whatever, but you just play a full 4x4 grid. So that's cool. That's cool that it includes those different functions of different versions of the game. So 5 of those player grids, bag to pull something out of. Clearly not for these, dozens and dozens of large tiles. I'm guessing it's maybe for more of these small ones here. And then score pad. You'll notice we've not opened up very much. This is pretty shallow, but this says game trays right here. So this is clearly made to be able to fit stuff fairly well. So what's underneath? Ooh, okay. So now this might be a Kickstarter exclusive thing. I'm not sure. I'll have to actually look into it, because I know that, like I mentioned, we got a few of the bonus things here on the side as well in. So I'm not sure if this is an exclusive Kickstarter dealio or not, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Here's the monsters themselves. Overboss, King Croak, Belladonna, Killer, Zyzax, Cerebellus, Cleopatra, Kazana, Porcus, Explodo, Kirax. All right, this is cool. So, slide one of your tiles into an open space bordering it. Any token on that tile travel with it. Score the following based on the number of tile types, including dungeons, that you have on your board. Okay, so each one of these is going to have a different type of focus, a different little power, and a different type of scoring focus that they'll be working towards the end of the game. Neat, right? So you can play what appears to be a fairly simple game, drafting tiles or taking tiles, but you can also have a little bit of diversity in between each of your plays by having different characters. Cool. I'm always down with that. And let's look at these mini cards. What are these? I like this type of packaging where I haven't had to embarrass myself on camera by opening up shrink-wrapped cards. Okay, and so then different types that you're searching for, or patterns or something like that. So, very neat. Very neat. Overall, this is a game that I feel like I've got an idea of what's going to be going on by just simply unboxing it. I could be wrong, of course, but I mean, I like it. I like this this aesthetic, the idea of terrain, selection cards, which are different from the command cards. Oh, these are just interspersed in 2 terrains, 2 commands, interesting. I don't know if you're supposed to mix these up, or if they're supposed to, I don't know, that's odd. I would have expected it to be like 2 separate decks based on this game tray insert, but we'll have to come take a look and see what the what all that is together. So between a solo campaign mode, between different objectives, a fairly short rulebook, what appears to be a well put together quick start guide, this game seems pretty approachable so far. So that is the unboxing for Overboss, a boss monster adventure. This is Chris, and thank you for watching another daily Dice Tower unboxing. Well, let's not be too hasty, lest I forget that I was also going to unbox some of these bonuses that came with, I believe that these are Kickstarter exclusives maybe, or bonus extras. This appears to be the drafting board. That's simply all this is. This is shrink wrapped. And I'm guessing that this is just where you pull the tiles from or something like that. That's literally all this part is. This is extra punch board that has already punched itself simply in delivery, but let's go ahead and open this up. Is there a slot? Is there a tab? Or do I just have to brute force this? Brute force! Yeah. The use of scientific tools, it is. Brute force! Let's see. Almost everything has punched itself out just from holding this. So, I mean, that's a good sign as to how easy the punch outs are. It doesn't look like you're going to be tearing them or anything like that as you get them out, like I said. So, is this just, oh, this is like a Contra level looking like radioactive land. So interesting. Like I said, if they're really nailing this aesthetic. But, okay, so this is just apparently a new tile terrain type. Appear to be some more of these mini tiles as well that must either match the terrain or, you know, little eyeball monsters. Ooh, I always like shooting those things with my bow and arrow. So there's plenty of those. Let's see. The Collective. Ooh. Look at each boss card that has not yet been revealed. For each card you looked at, you may refresh one used portal in your lair? Interesting. Okay. So is this just one card, or is these multiple? Open up package. Ooh, and there's also the Brothers Wise. Get it? Because the company's called Brotherwise Games. It's a play on words. Okay. So the start of an opponent's turn. Reveal at the start of the opponent's turn, you choose the tile and token they draft this turn. Oh no! Interesting. Another little baggie. Original backer. Well, that's certainly going to be a Kickstarter bonus. Oh, I see. I bet what's happening is you put out a main tile and you get like a little small bonus tile. That must be what these are for. So you have to choose like a combination of the two. Oh! I'm figuring this out. Like I said, this doesn't look like a complicated game. It seems like something that would be approachable and kind of easy to grasp. So, Boss. This card is just labeled Boss. What is this? Oh, I'm guessing that these are promos for the original, maybe? Yeah, okay, these are Boss Monster promo cards that probably came in the Kickstarter. Whereas this is a tower and terrain rules. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is just a rules card for this new type of radioactive waste terrain landscape. So just something else to add the variety into the game. Boss monster cards. But let's look at this tile tower. Uh-oh. Okay, time to slicey again and be safe. You cut away from yourself. Cut away from yourself and always make sure that you have a fire extinguisher on hand. Safety first. All right. This is a, oh yeah, this is Broken Token, I believe. Yeah, official Broken Token brand. And so this is going to be a tile tower, which is, I assume, going to make it easier to pull out the tiles over the course of the game. I am not very experienced with Broken Token stuff, so obviously I'm not great at punching out, but I mean, that looks great, of course. Oh, there we go. There's the front of it. Overboss. I like it. I mean, yeah, so I assume the side towers, you know, these tall parts are going to hold the tiles together. These are going to be little side things. Broken Token gets their own little branding in it, of course. But hey, that looks solid. I think this is going to have amazing table presence. Ooh, assembly instructions. Great. So overall, not a bad package. So those are some of the bonuses. Like I said, this has been, we gotta look at the last card. Why not? You've already spent this much time with me. Let's finish out the journey with looking at a terrain selection card, which I can only assume has to do with these radioactive, the radioactive tower tiles. So another type of scoring bonus looking thing for that. Well, that is the bonus content for Overboss, a boss monster adventure. Once again, thank you for watching another daily Dice Tower unboxing.